PPSSH Domain 3 focusing on teaching and learning, Strand 4, learner achievement and other performance indicators. So for this round, 3.4, learner achievement and other performance indicators, here are the competencies that the school head should possess from level 1 up to level 4. Career stage 1 up to career stage 4. For career stage 1, set achievable and challenging learning outcomes to support learner achievement and the attainment of other performance indicators. For career stage 2, utilize learning outcomes in developing database interventions to maintain learner achievement and attain other performance indicators. And the other one, career stage 3, engage the wider school community in developing database intervention to sustain learner achievement and attain other performance indicators. And the highest career stage 4, mentor fellow school heads in sustaining learner achievement and in attaining other performance indicators to promote accountability within and beyond the school context. So with this expected competencies or levels competence of school head, ano natin na kailangan gamitin natin ang result ng learning outcomes. Example, the result of the reading test, pre-test, result of field theory, the result of NAT, National Achievement Test, that is the national test to measure learner achievement. So in making or conceptualizing development projects, iba doon sa ating continuous improvement, una nating titingnan, di ba, yung school performance indicators. At isa dyan yung learner achievement, which will be the basis of identifying the priority improvement areas. Nabibigyan doon ang magiging jumpstart ng paggawa natin ng school improvement project to improve performance indicator. Okay, let's have this first question. In her speech, Vice President and Deputy Secretary Sara Z. Duterte articulated the ultimate learning outcome of the Matatag curriculum through a slogan. Which of the following slogans depicts the Matatag curriculum's ultimate learning outcome? Okay, kahit 2 segundo, alam na ninyo ang sagot nito. Will not be spending 5 seconds answering this one. The right answer is, of course, letter B. Bansang mga bata, batang makabansa. Or the complete is all caps Matatag, bansang makabata, batang makabansa. So, tingnan yung baka iba-ibahin yung punctuation marks. Pagkatapos ng Matatag, tapos after bansang makabata, hindi colon. Baka baliktarin yan or semicolon ang ilagay. So, isa yan sa mga trick ng mga gumagawa ng question. Next, what does the Matatag slogan, Bansang Makabata, Batang Makabansa, mean according to Secretary Duterte? DepEd's programs and reforms are intentionally tailored to produce competent, job-ready, active, responsible, and patriotic citizens. B. DepEd's programs and reforms aim to improve the quality of education and internal efficiency of the system and expand access and equity, particularly at the local level. C. DepEd's programs and reforms tailored to develop higher order thinking skills and gain knowledge in a range of subjects, resulting in a well-rounded academic foundation that prepares the learners for college or other post-secondary courses. Or letter D, DepEd's program and reforms geared towards developing or enlightened commitment to the national ideas by cherishing, preserving, and developing moral, spiritual, and sociocultural values as well as other desirable aspects of the Filipino heritage. Okay, my letter A, my letter D, na ang tamang sagot ay sa balita. The right answer is letter A. Defense programs and reforms are intentionally tailored to produce competent, job-ready, active, responsible, and patriotic citizens. Galing ng mga nakasagot. Congratulations. Diba? Ito po ang statement, complete statement ni Secretary Duterte. Bansang makabata, batang makabansa, meaning DepEd's programs and reforms are intentionally tailored to produce competent, job-ready, active, responsible, and patriotic citizens. So, of course, do not forget to memorize the matatag agenda. Baka isali sa mga questions. Kung hindi naman, at least, napaghandaan ninyo ng mabuti ang lahat ng aspeto ng exam. So you are very familiar with this because this is we can see this anywhere basta may school. So may DepEd school. So the matatag agenda, means make the curriculum relevant to produce job-ready, active, and responsible citizens. Ta is take good care of learners by promoting learner well-being, inclusiveness, learning, and positive learning environment. Another thought, take steps to accelerate the delivery of basic education services and provisions facilities and give support for teachers to teach better. That's why nilabas na ngayon yung rationalization, di ba? The teachers workload rationalization. Pati yung another one is yung pagtatanggal ng mga administrative tasks ng mga teachers. And it's because of this give support to teachers to teach better, which is one of the matatag agenda. Ang take good care of learners by promoting learner well-being ay sa mga ano naman ito, child-friendly school system, CPSS, yung SPM wins, diba? Yung school-based management itself, part ng ano, of the agenda at all. Kasi ang school-based management, cover din niya lahat from lahat ng aspeto ng matatag. You make the curriculum relevant, ito na nga, meron tayong training about matatag curriculum. Tinipan na yung mga learning areas. Diba? Meron na siyang GMRC. Take steps to accelerate deliver basic education services and provision of facilities. Ngayon, continue ang construction ng my school buildings, school laboratories, delivery of mga chairs, tables and chairs. Just recently, our school received mga chemicals for chemistry laboratory. That's part of taking steps to accelerate the delivery of basic education services and provision of facilities. So, again, yung kalimutan ito the curriculum goals, ito ang expected outcome after kindergarten. The redesigned kindergarten curriculum aims to produce active young Filipino learners who are holistically developed and equipped with 21st century skills. Of course, yung mga skills, 21st century skills na pang kindergarten. Naman yung pang senior high school na 21st century skills. Yung mga foundational skills for the 21st century children. Lalo na yung AI, no? IT, Information Technology. While for good manners and right conduct, ito ang expected outcome, learning outcome. Ito na represent ko sa iyo, ito yung expected learner outcome or learner performance pagkatapos nilang matapos ang program. O pagkatapos ang good manners and right conduct naman or values education, the expected learner performance after taking this subject is the good manners and right conduct or values education subject aims to produce Filipino youth to decide with responsibility and accountability, act with right conduct and the inclination to do good, and live their daily lives with love for God, people, environment, country, and the world, habitually mindful of the common good. Ito maganda ito na instill talaga. I-revive ito na good manners and right conduct. Para hindi na yung maulit nangyari dun sa championship game. Viral ngayon ang Region 5 sa kanilang regional athletic meet doon sa nangyari sa soccer ba yun? Na Masbate versus Naga. Kung na-injure kaya yung taga Masbate na soccer player, kawawa naman kasi sinipa ng taga Naga. Dahil nga, ito nga, kailangan talaga ng good manners and right conduct. So, ang pagpipili talaga ng atleta ay hindi lang yung sa galing sa paglalaro. Kailangan din yung may good manners and right conduct. Same with pagpipili ng coach. Number one talaga, coach. Piliin din ang coach na may good manners and right conduct. Kasi ako naman, 2 beses akong nakapa-regional meet as regional coach. Nakita ko talaga yung mga coaches na walang manners. Kaya paano magkakaroon ng manners ang mga estudyante or mga players? Coach mismo ay walang manners. Oh, dito nga sa amin, may nahuli ang aming superintendent during our provincial meet. Nag-iinuman. Coach ha? Coach nakikipag-inuman kanyang mga players right there sa kanilang quarters during the provincial meet. Kaya kailangan talaga magsimula sa coach. Pagpili ng mga matitinong coach para hindi na maulit yung mga ganyan. Di po ba? Any comment? Mga taga Bicol dyan, anong nangyari? Bakit ganyan ang nangyari sa Soccer Urban Championship ninyo? Viral kayo ngayon. Sa ibang taga Bicol dyan. Lalo lang yung taga Masbate kung meron. Kawawa naman yung mga players ng Masbate. Okay, we'll read your comment later. Okay, next. Clearer articulation of the 21st century skill framework, embodying the vision for the learner, Filipino learner. So the detailed 21st century skill framework comprises the same four domains as originally set out in DepEd Order number 21 series 2019. So ito ang inadapt din na 21st century skills in the Matatag curriculum. These are the learner performance. Ito ang inaasahan na makuha ng mga learners at the end of the K-12 after finishing K-12. Information, media, technology skills, learning and innovation skills, communication skills, and life career skills.